Berry flips it over to Ortega. Rodriguez in great position. Hips in better position for the rebound for the Crimson Tide. Now Berry. Now to Bridges, top of the arc. Back near side. Ortega. Mid-range. Bank shot. No good. Berry trying to get there in time. Another rebound for the Crimson Tide. Offensive rebounds galore. They're fighting to get back in this one. Ortega doing a great job of getting in space. And the layup's good. Timeout called by Ron Likens of the Missouri Tigers, and the Crimson Tide are only down by 2. What a game. Second one on the way. Peter Berry with clutch free throws, taking the lead for the Crimson Tide. And now, big defensive stop needed. Crimson Tide get the ball back. Lindy Bridges. The hard-nosed play at midcourt, stealing it away on a bad pass from Illinois and Alabama. Dowd cutting to the bucket. The freshman takes the lead for the Crimson Tide. Huge shot there with 5 seconds remaining. Rachel Dowd, the freshman from Birmingham, coming up big when the Crimson Tide needed it. On the near side, Clayton fire it back outside, top of the arc to Dandino. Dandino heading along the perimeter on the far side. Now flips it all the way cross court to Clayton. Clayton from the high post. Floater, good. And slowly but surely, this Alabama lead starting to dwindle. Crimson Tide players and Illini players fighting for position here on this inbound. It's going to be Silberman. She'll get it to Zerbrug. Zerbrug trying to get as close as she can. 3 seconds on the clock. Up. In! It's in! It's in! Lindsey Zerbrug puts the Crimson Tide up 50-48 with 0.7 seconds left. There will be 0.1 second, and that is it! The Crimson Tide are national champions. They win over the Illini 50-48 on a final shot from Lindsey Zerbrug. What a way to cap off her final season of eligibility, winning a national championship with the Alabama Crimson Tide. They are 3-time in a row national champions of women's college wheelchair basketball. Robinson, top of the arc. 3 seconds left. Tough contested tray going up, and he nails it somehow. What a shot from Luke Robinson. He didn't even put the form on it. He just threw it up like a hook shot, and it went in. Ignacio Ortega with 41 points in this game. Make it 42. Taking a look at the crowd as he shoots that. A little bit of the attitude there for Ignacio Ortega as the Crimson Tide get to 80 points. And can Iggy hit the second one? He can. 10-point lead once again. Ignacio Ortega telling that crowd to quiet down. Well, could have hit 30 points on the day. He'll get a rebound instead. He might be able to up his total right here. He will. Now I can tell the story. Lindy Bridges with 31 points on his senior night. An in-state player from Bryant, Alabama. A grad student playing his last game in Strand-Harden Arena and taking control against his in-state rival, the Auburn Tigers. You can't script this any better, ladies and gentlemen. Eastwood on Grady. Grady Gordon smacking that away, and Eastwood touched it last. A huge heads-up play by Grady Gordon. Hurry, under 40 seconds left in the second overtime period. Bridges boxed into the corner by Duffy. Gets it on the near side to Berry. Berry finds a lane, hits Venkatram. Venkatram backing up and hits it. Tying it up 90 apiece is Partha Venkatram. Ignacio Ortega finding Berry on the perimeter. He heads inside. Now Bridges on the perimeter. Uncontested. 3, and he drains it. Massive 3 for Lindy Bridges. Already his 4th today in the first half. They're giving Lindy Bridges tons of open looks, and he's taking them. But the Crimson Tide have not practiced altogether. Their face-to-face interaction with their coach was almost a few days at the most since November because of COVID-19, because of the holiday break. And here they are playing some of the best talent in the country at the college level, going 3-0 on the weekend, potentially 4-0, depending on how these last 10 minutes go. And if Josh Hips keeps making shots like that, they're going to have no problem pulling this one out. 64-47, Alabama on a roll.